The trees are all bare. That is the song that we're looking at today on day 9 of Jan&Jonmas. So this is the track on our album that I would say is the most cheery.
It's super cheery. Derby Ram's quite cheery, but I suppose this is cheery in content as well as lyrical content as well as melody and stuff.
I think you're right. Yeah, this is pastoral, idyllic scenes through and through.
Yeah, lovely rural winter.
Yeah, and a nice little kind of like Happy New Year at the end, which is quite nice. This was kind of my countryside escape during the winter lockdown, and I thought, it was such a nice Christmassy scene. It sounds really cheesy, but
Newcastle was grim
year.
It was 2020. It was the second lockdown of 2020, and it was cold, wet. I don't think we got any snow.
And I think Boris Johnson cancelled Christmas as well, so
he did,
weren't allowed to go home. But this was a nice song escape retreat to the countryside, to the south, where it was collected from Sussex, from the Copper family. I think Bob Copper sings this one, and if you haven't heard any of the Copper family, maybe listen to A Song for Every Season. It's a big collection of songs that they sing as a family. It's a really good listen, actually, and there's some great songs on it.
It's all on YouTube for free.
It absolutely is. We took this one from their winter season, surprisingly, on that from that book and the recording, and it's a song that they call the Christmas song.
I think they just call it Christmas song.
Christmas song.
Yeah,
Know the.
Should we listen?
Let's give it a listen. Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Trees are all bare, not a leaf to be seen, and the meadows their beauty have lost. Now winter has come, and 'tis cold for man and beast, and the streams they are.
I'm trying to remember what extra stuff we added to this in the studio, and can hear an extra tenor guitar. To bulk out the sound, but did we have any fun?
Yeah, I think it comes in if there's any fun and stuff. I know there's some bells at some point. Oh, there's a little tambourine coming in there.
Forth their breath like the steam.
Oh yeah,
I remember the tambourine because
did I do the tambourine?
I think so, and I think I emailed Andy to get it turned down. Because you can only have too much fun.
Floating on a cream. 'Tis now.
Bit piano. Was that you?
I don't remember.
And gently they rest on the spray. Down the plantation, the hares do search for food.
Whoever is playing the piano, it's quite fumbly, isn't it?
It might have been me.
I don't know, it could have been me as well.
I think I remember having a bit of a breakdown in the studio over trying to play the piano on this one.
And there's the bells.
There they are. Oh, is that the little tree of bells?
It might be. We'll talk about this actually.
Now Christmas has come and our song is almost done. we soon shall have the turning of the year.
Christmassy moment.
Yeah.
Your glasses and let the health go round, for we wish you all, we wish you all a joyful new year. We wish you all a joyful new year.
I think it is the little tree of bells, because you can hear it's like a sort of relentless shimmering.
Yeah, I think you're right. I might clear up that Christmassy moment that you mentioned earlier.
Oh.
That was a little arrangement thing. Because I sang this solo before we did it as a duo, but never actually sung it out because never had the chance to. But when we did it, there was a little moment in that last bit. We just sort of pulled all the stops out in the last verse, didn't we? And it was like, we had this kind of like bass line that was like dung 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 dung. That kind of ran over the verse, and then where it was like Christmas is coming, our song is always, for we soon shall have the turning of the year. We had a little kind of like it was a thing that I used to hate playing on the guitar. It's like boom ba da 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 da. But I was like, oh, I got a duo partner now. So like I was like,
you can do it.
You have to play this, Janice. And I'm so glad it made it onto the album.
Yeah, you have to just have cheese.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's good to say like this is maybe going to be a bit of an alternative Christmas album. It's going to be a bit different to normal Christmas, but you still need to have a little bit of that silliness.
Yeah. It's not massively us, this track. I think like it's quite busy and there's a lot going on, and I think we tend towards more sparse stuff.
It's lovely though. Like it's one of my favourite ones.
Yeah.
Have I said that about everything?
Yeah.
I do love this album.
I think you've said every track is your favourite so far.
Yeah.
Like,
what I enjoy about listening back to that track is the way we've arranged it is so jolly. It's so light and bouncy and like positive. But I just remember playing it and being absolutely miserable, like when we were putting it together. Just sitting there like,
You had a nice Christmas tree though. I remember it was very cosy.
Yeah, we had a lovely Christmas tree. I think we did everything we could to...
Yeah.
We drank mulled wine pretty much every day.
Yeah.
So much mulled wine, nice Christmas tree, arranged Christmas songs. Made the best of it, I think.
I recorded some additional bells. I don't know if they ever got used, but I'm not going to ask because I quite like not knowing. So there's the bell tree in the studio, which did get used, but I also recorded some Morris bells, which was nice. And I did a bit of dancing myself, but I also recruited a Morris dancer from Camden Morris in Chipping Camden called Paddy Sexton, who's a brilliant Morris dancer, and he also lives 2 doors down from my parents. So that was quite nice. So I just pulled him over first thing in the morning, and he recorded some bells for me. So this is a track that I think came out of quite a sort of a bleak time in our lives.
In most people's lives.
Yeah, and but it's something that I think a lot of love went into it. And then when we went to record it, I think I think the trick was trying to sort of capture that joyousness, and a lot of extra bits sort of went flying into it, and it was quite fun to put together. There was sort of tambourines and bells and sort of questionable piano and stuff like that. And so
I'm keen to know what take Sandy used of the piano, because I don't really I just remember sitting there being unable to play in the key of E, or unable to improvise in the key of E.
I think Andy spites a lot of people because he probably sits for hours in his garage where his studio is, probably splicing up really shite takes of sort of like, because I know that he did with my fiddle part in Wexford Carol. But like, I think all these like rubbish takes that we did, and we were just like, and he's like, great, we've got it, and we're feeling really good about ourselves, and we walk off like a peacock. Like, he's there, he sits down, he's there for hours splicing it up, and then we hear this lovely album, and we go, oh, aren't we great? And Andy goes, no, you're fucking shit.
I made you sound good.
Yeah, it's like, I made you that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we recorded the Wexford Carol, when we did the live video for it, we got a lovely fiddle player called Anna Hughes in to play it, and she learnt the fiddle part which was on the album, which was played by me, and it was just noodling, and Andy somehow within those noodles sort of found something that worked and shaped it and made it, put it all together. And so when we met up to film this Wexford Carol music video, Anna went to me, she said, it's a really good part, like it's really difficult to get. And Andy was walking past at the time and just went, he didn't know how to fucking play it either. But yeah, back to The Trees Are All Bare. It's a cheery one.
And it got us through a hard time, and I've also had people come up to me and say that track is what gets them through winter, because we've had a recording of it on YouTube. No longer on YouTube, but still on Mainly Norfolk if you want to check it out.
That's true. Yeah.
And yeah, people have come up and said that they just listen to it all throughout winter to sort of cheer them up, get them through. I think that's really lovely.
It's weird
that's kind of
when
the
that
point.
happens, isn't it? Like it's yeah. I mean, it's lovely that people have said that, because I think this is the one that I get asked about the most for the guitar part as well. I don't know why, but it's a popular one. We should mention also before we go that this was quite heavily inspired by Magpie Lane. I think sort of Andy Turner in particular, his kind of chords and leadings and things like that.
We just played that album so much, didn't we?
Yeah, I think it was a cheery album, and they're a cheery band, and they've done 2 Christmas albums, I think. They're way ahead of us.
Not quite Kate Rusby though.
Oh no, yeah, but musically, 100%. Kate Rusby. So with that, we'll see you tomorrow.
I've got 2 pairs of wool socks on.
Wow, you must be boiling.
I'm cosy.
We're actually recording this in July.